Hi there, and welcome back to the BroBryceHealth channel. My name is Bryce L. Tomlinson, and today I am doing another check-in. Let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That makes today the 26th day of my bacon experiment. As of Sunday, this next Sunday, I will be off of the bacon. I will be done with the bacon experiment, having my last meal of the bacon experiment. This last week has been of particular success. I dropped another 3 pounds so far, and that makes my total so far down to 13 pounds. Haven't taken my measurements again. I'll do that again on Saturday for the keto chat, which will be at 4 p.m. And I just wanted to check in with you guys before I go any further. So today's check-in, I wanted to talk about the protein-fat ratio that I tweaked. So as of Sunday, I had to make a change. I was feeling after Saturday, going to work, I felt really kind of, I've noticed over the last few weeks that I felt kind of weak when I was doing heavy lifting or when I was doing heavy pulling. And I pull a lot of pallets and stack a lot of pallets at my work, and I have to lift heavy items up onto shelves and things. And I felt weak doing that, and I haven't felt that way for a while. So I found that when I first started this new job, I had to up my protein. Well, it turns out that the bacon experiment, typically on the bacon experiment, I'm getting somewhere around 75 grams each of fat and protein. Now, I am now 176 pounds. And if I am 18% body fat, that makes my lean body mass my lean body weight somewhere around 143 pounds. And for that, I need somewhere between 0.8 and 1 gram of protein per lean pound of body weight. That's if I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting, which my job, by definition, I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting. And so doing that kind of vigorous work for hours on end, I need more protein. So I need somewhere between 0.8 and 1 gram. So that means somewhere between 112 grams and 143 grams of protein. Otherwise, my muscles will be starving, which they have been. But this last few days, as of Sunday, I switched to pork chops and pork loin, which is a considerably leaner cut of meat than pork belly or bacon. And I cut it back to 1.5 pounds, somewhere between 1.25 pounds and 1.5 pounds of pork chops or pork loin. And that gives me enough protein to definitely make my minimum for the amount, somewhere in between my minimum and my maximum needed for my protein for doing that level of exercise. So, and I'm not talking about cardio, I'm talking about lifting. The other side effect is that I notice that when I am like pulling something, a lot of times I'll be pulling pallets to and from the receiving area of where I work to freezers or coolers, and the trip, I'll like a third of the way through, I would run out of steam, and I would feel like, wow, I just don't have any energy left to pull this thing, and I don't feel like I have the strength to pull it. And I'm just not having that happen at all. In fact, I feel like once I get going, I'm just going and I'm on fire. So that's a great feeling, and I can definitely attribute that to the protein because nothing else changed. So basically what I did was I cut back on the amount of fat and increase the amount of protein. And this is called protein sparing. This is where you take away a lot of the other calories and you just focus on your protein macro to make sure that you're getting enough protein. And that forces your body to burn your body fat. It doesn't really have a whole lot else to burn. So your body burns that body fat. I've been learning more and more about this, and I need to be doing it at least occasionally, just to maintain this this amount of muscle that I need to do my job. Anyway, I felt pretty great today, and it's the third day, and honestly, like scaling back the fat a little bit and upping the protein, it got my digestive system more normalized even. And I mean, it's already been settled down quite a bit since after the first week of like murdering the bathroom. But I just wanted to let you guys know that that if you're like doing the bacon experiment and you are a person that's doing a lot of heavy lifting or some CrossFit or something like that, where you're doing some like heavy resistance, it might be that you need to change your protein to fat ratio. Now, someone did mention to me that, hey, try to make sure your fat is the same amount, your fat grams are the same amount as your protein. So here's why I did this. Now, bacon, 75 grams if I do 2 pounds, right? If I was to up my protein grams to the point where I was making somewhere between my minimum and my maximum on the bacon, I would have to be eating something close to like 2.5 pounds to almost maybe 3 and 4 pounds, depending on what kind of bacon it is. And the amount of fat that I'd be taking in with that, I would not be in a calorie deficit, and I wouldn't be losing weight. I wouldn't be burning fat, wouldn't be burning body fat, because there would be plenty of dietary fat to satisfy the body. So I wouldn't be burning body fat. Now, it's not saying that I need to count calories or anything like that. But what I'm saying is that my protein to fat ratio would be so sky high that really there wouldn't be any reason for me to be losing body fat stores, because the body would have so much dietary fat there. I mean, it would just be cartoon ridiculous amounts of dietary fat in there just to make my protein macro with the bacon. So pork chops, it's pretty easy, and especially pork loin. I love pork loin. Pork loin is quickly becoming one of my favorite foods. Now, pork belly, I love it, but very difficult to make my protein macro and be able to maintain body mass eating pork belly, which is most of what I've eaten for this month was pork belly. But I kind of had to change it up for this last week, and I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is going to like a semi-regular keto diet, eating the things that I like to eat normally on keto. And I think I'm going to put a lot less emphasis on vegetables, just because I'm familiar with where to get those electrolytes and where to get those vitamins, and I'm not terribly concerned about eating enough cauliflower to get my potassium, enough broccoli, blah, 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 blah. I'm not concerned terribly about that. It's much easier now to get my electrolytes the way that I am doing it. And I'm a lot more balanced out. I have a lot less body aches and pains now, and my moods are great. I'm sleeping better than I have in years. I'm sleeping so much better, much more restful sleep. And my sleep apnea is, I haven't had sleep apnea in a couple years now. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for checking in with me. And if you guys have any questions that you want answered, I will do my very level best to answer your questions on Saturday. You can leave your questions in the comments down below. I will address them on Saturday, or you can ask me live, because it will be a live chat. You can ask me any kind of questions you want. And if you troll, then you get blocked and blah, 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 blah. Gonna have all that going. And I'm also gonna try to get XSplit Broadcaster going on, because thanks to Old Nerd Reviews, I got a three-month subscription to XSplit Broadcaster. So thank you, Tony. Dang, man. I miss my friend, the PDX guy. I miss my friend. Anyway, I will be seeing you guys on Saturday. I don't know if I'll be doing another check-in before then. If I have something new to share with you, like maybe another weight loss milestone, maybe I will check in again. But my plan is to check in with you guys on Saturday. We'll do check-ins. You guys can check in. You can leave your weight goals and all of that business. You can chat with me live about that and ask all kinds of questions about how to make those goals. And I appreciate your input. I appreciate you guys checking in and watching these videos. I do these as kind of a way to keep track of myself, and I hope that others are also maybe joining me in the journey. That was the whole point of this channel in the first place. So if you are inspired by this video, please make sure that you click the subscribe thing down there. Hit that bell notification thingy that it will tell you when new videos come out, when I post a new live thing, when I go live, and all that business. It'll show up in your subscriptions. Also, the Facebook group is right down here, BroBryceHealth.info. Be sure to check that out. That takes you right to the Facebook group. You can join the group. You can join the conversation. I share links up there. And as well, I have the blog site, BroBryceHealth.com, where you can read articles that I'm going to post and check out these videos. I'll also be posting some recipe videos from the BroBryce Cooks channel. If you guys get a chance, check out the BroBryce Cooks channel. And I will leave a link down in the description for that as well. If you want more information about the bacon experiment, which is what I've been doing for the last almost month now, then you can check out the links in the description as well. I'm going to put links to both Dan's Facebook group, The Bacon Experiment, and thebaconexperiment.com, where you can subscribe to a 30-day meal plan and support group and everything, man. Like, the dude just kind of covers a lot of bases. And I just wanted to let you guys know about that. My way of, my philosophy for doing this kind of coaching is that I may be the guy for you. I may be able to help you. I may be all, as far as you need to go. But if I'm not, I'm ready to say, you know what, there's something else right here that is probably better suited for you. And I'm always going to direct people toward ketogenic nutrition. I'm always going to try to direct people toward people that I trust and know are with the program. They're doing things correctly. They've got some solid science, and they're testing it out themselves. They're not taking you places that they wouldn't go themselves. And I try to stay away from things that promote products or special programs and stuff like that. I want people to be able to buy their stuff at a grocery store, like a regular grocery store. I buy my stuff at regular grocery stores, and I hope that you can too. There's some stuff that I gotta get on Amazon every once in a while, and I think everybody does now because grocery stores stopped carrying it. But anyway, before I digress any further, I'm getting tired. It's bedtime for me. I gotta get going because I gotta get up way early, stupid early in the morning. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and sorry to drag you through all this. Have a great day, and I will see you again at least on Saturday, if not sooner. Saturday, 4 p.m., live keto chat, Q&A, check-ins, and we'll talk about some crazy stuff, and I'll give away some books. I got a stack of books here to give away. So we will see you then. Bye-bye.